Hey guys, it's Sweet and Delightful, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make these really delicious chocolate macarons with a chocolate ganache filling, and we're going to make this all from scratch, so let's get started. So starting off with our filling, we're going to add half a cup of heavy whipping cream into a saucepan along with half a tablespoon of butter, and you just want to melt this together until you bring it to a simmer like so, and you just want to pour this over your chocolate chips and let it sit for about 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes, I went ahead and gave it a stir until it looked like this, and you just want to let this mixture cool down completely before popping it into the fridge to thicken up. Now moving on to the macaron shell, we're actually going to sift together all of our dry ingredients, which is 1 cup of powdered sugar. Also add in about 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Next, add in 3/4 of a cup of almond meal / flour, and this is really important. There are no substitutes for this, so yeah, and you just want to sift all of these ingredients together, and you should have some really big almond bits still, but you can just toss those out. Moving on to our egg white meringue, we're going to whisk together 2 egg whites in a bowl. Once the mixture starts to foam up, go ahead and add in your cream of tartar, which is optional. It just helps stabilize the meringue, and after it becomes a little bit more of a white foam, then you can start adding your 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar slowly at a time. You want to keep beating this until it has formed stiff peaks like so, and now we can start adding in our dry ingredients we have prepared earlier in thirds. And I like to sift it over again, but this is optional, but I really advise to do this. So I just take 1/3 of my dry ingredients and then fold it in. And you just want to repeat this process for the rest of your dry ingredients, and I like to do about 15 folds between each interval, and you just want to fold in all of your dry ingredients, and your batter should look somewhat like molten lava, as what they all say. Now you can load your batter into your piping bag, and if you don't have a piping bag, you can go ahead and use a Ziploc bag if you prefer. And I just have a large circle tip on the top, and you just want to pipe your macaron shells, and you can pretty much make this any size you like. Now you want to bang the macaron shells on the counter a couple times and let this sit for a minimum of 30 minutes, and it should form a matte top over some time, and it should be very dry to touch like so. And now you just want to bake this on a 300-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 8 minutes on the top and bottom rack. So you want to do 8 minutes on the top rack, flip it around, and put it on the bottom rack for another 8 minutes. So here are the macaron shells that just came out of the oven, and you just want to let this cool a little bit on the pan before removing it. And when you're removing the macaron shell, you just want to peel it off like so it won't crack the shell while it's really fragile. And now you can add in your chocolate ganache filling, and as you can see, it has thickened up really nicely throughout the whole process. So I'm just using the back of a spoon to spread on my ganache and just adding the other half of the macaron shell on top, and this is pretty much it. These macarons are so chocolatey and delicious and decadent, and these are literally one of my favorite treats. I always get them at the bakery every time I find them there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and comment down below if you did, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye everyone!